I am about to go into Tamburrino's Pizzeria for the first time, and I'd like to invite you to experience it with me. Time for the big reveal. Whoa. So this looks like 2 pieces, but actually she cut it for me. This is actually 1 piece. And this is the Chicago deep dish style meat lovers pizza, and it looks so amazing. You definitely need both hands for this one, so I'm just gonna tear up a little piece to taste. Plus, since I'm sensitive to heat, I have to wait for it to cool off a bit. All right, here goes. Yo, that's really good. That is so good. The pepperonis, I don't know how to describe it, but they taste really fresh. Like, not like you get in the store with all the preservatives. So I don't know what brand they use or like where they get that, but that is some of the best pepperoni I've ever tried, to be honest with you. I like the pizza sauce too. They don't, I don't know if they use a certain brand or if they make theirs fresh, but it just tastes really, really good. Not as acidic. That's the word I was trying to look for. The pizza sauce isn't as acidic as other places, like when they use canned tomato sauce. So I don't know if they make theirs fresh or not. I'll have to ask them, but just everything about this is so good. Let me show you the herbs and spices they have on there too. I've just been picking off the top just so I could film this, but I am gonna definitely enjoy the rest of this with both hands as soon as I put this phone down. Get a look at that gooiness and yumminess. The flavor's really perfect. I honestly couldn't ask for a better pizza. And y'all know I love a lot of pizza around here. But I really, really love the flavors here.
This is a job no one wants. Onions, they don't bother me none.
Oh gosh, I'm tearing up over here.
Yeah, are you? I don't know what's up with me. I don't know why it doesn't bother me.
I think it's possibly a genetic thing.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Everyone else comes in here and they're crying. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's really handy to have, you know, if you're doing it all day.
Absolutely, every day. Green peppers, those are bother me so much.
Yeah.
And then it makes me want to have fresh salsa. Luckily, I got Mexican restaurant right next door.
Yes. I do love their salsa
I
too.
do too. I could just eat that and I'm good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started cooking out of my house for friends and family, and then one time I kind of changed something about my sauce that I used to make that I actually got from my grandmother. And one time I made a bunch of pastas and pizzas for it for like I think it was my wife's family reunion, and they all loved it. My wife's like, you got to start selling this. So I started doing it just on weekends when I got home from trucking. But then I got so busy that it was like, I was doing it 15, 20 hours a day on my days off, and I was working 7 days a week. And then, of course, when you get busy and I was running it out of the house, you got to have the correct arrival permits and everything else to do it right. So then I ran for a year out of Motor City. Doug, who's, it's like a breakfast spot right on, I forget the street, but it's in Bowling Green. He's a breakfast guy. He closes at 1 o'clock. So, he's a Marine. He retired after 30 years. I'm a veteran, so I went and talked to him. And when he closed, we made a deal to where I could operate out of his kitchen part-time for carry-out only. So I did that for a year. And then I kind of outgrew that. And that's when we moved in here.
Wow, that's really beautiful.
Yeah, so
and
all in about 2 years.
what also a long road in a way, even though you've been here for a year.
Yeah.
You've already overcome a lot of hurdles.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. I mean, and then to boot, so once we moved in here, which was last August, I had a health scare to where I had an infection in my foot and I had to have part of my foot amputated. It was like a bone infection. So I was in the hospital, like in ICU for almost like a month and a half.
Oh my gosh.
And that was the same week we opened. So yeah, that was challenging because we're crazy here, right? When we opened, and then me, who's in charge of the kitchen, is gone for 6 weeks. So that was challenging.
That's very challenging. Wow. So you talked a little bit about why you opened your business, and why did you decide on food and in particular pizza? Just because everybody loved it, or?
Yeah, well, that's mostly, so I grew up in a big Italian family, pretty much the way my family showed love was cook, right? Like my grandma would be cooking every weekend, my mom, and pretty much 90% of what we ate growing up was pastas, pizzas, bad food, right? Carbs. And like everything I learned from my mom, because I've always been interested in cooking. I've just never been interested in doing it on a big scale, because I've never really worked in food service after this. It's always been more like physical jobs. Like I was in the Army, and then, I was an operations manager for maintenance, but I never thought about doing this until, really the whole reason I did it was my wife. My wife's like, you're good at this. This is really good. I think you should try selling it.
That's amazing.
So if she didn't push me, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, it's super important to have supportive people around you when you own your own business.
Oh, big time. Oh yeah, especially like when I first moved here, my middle daughter, she's 23 years old. She was like the operations manager. She was with me since the beginning. She was with me out of the house. Of course, she lived with me. She was 17, 18 at the time. And then at the other place, she worked with me every day. She worked here 6-7 days. But then she met a guy, moved to St. Louis. She moved away.
Wow.
So now she's gone. But now my son, the one that's in the kitchen, is here. He works here full time, and his fiance work here full time. And now they're talking about moving too. So.
Oh man, that's tough. And especially during the summer months, which we're currently in, I know it's really tough to get stable employees because we're a college town.
Oh, for sure.
So,
a lot of people leave. It's just hard finding people who care as much as like you, right? Like I've got a pretty good group of people. It took a while to get it. It's hard to find people who care, treat it like it's theirs, right?
Right.
I don't want people who just work. I want people who want something good.
Right. You want them to grow with you, right?
Right, for sure. And I don't want to put a project out that stinks, right? I don't want them to be rushed, and I don't want to use cheap stuff. And it's hard to find the right people, but I got a good crew now. Small, but good.
That's great. Have you always lived in Bowling Green, or what led y'all to be here?
I was in the Army for a while. When I got out when I was like 22, 23. My wife's always had family here. So I'm from Chicago. I grew up in Chicago. We moved here probably about 7 years ago. My wife begged me to move here once I got out of the Army. And, my friends, my family are all in Chicago. But then, my situation changed a little bit. And finally, I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Her family's all out here. So she wanted to be here because 50% of her family's here. So I gave in finally and we came here. But it's a better way of life. It's slower, for sure, much slower.
Yeah.
But it's just the people are nicer. Like in Chicago, no one cares. No one cares. It's just way better here.
Well, that's unfortunate to hear about Chicago, but I get the northern personality is far different than the south.
Yeah, far different. It's just not so much people don't care. It's just people don't talk to you if you don't talk to them. Or here, everyone's for the most part so much nicer.
Yeah, yeah. You are correct.
Yeah.
But you can find nice people everywhere you go.
Yeah, they're there for sure. Yeah, and my kids, the schools were so much better here too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. So I got to try your pizza the other day, and it was absolutely amazing.
Well, good. Thank you.
I got cold chills when I was eating it because I've been to Italy twice, and it's one of my favorite places to visit.
Yeah.
And of course, the American style sauce is like a sugar base, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much sweeter. I've been to Italy 2-3 times when I was in service too, and it's way different. You know? Yeah.
Well, even though it's a different sort of base than the Italian one, it is some of the best sauce I've had since I've been to Italy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I make it fresh every day.
Yeah, I was asking your wife the other day, and I was wondering if you would talk about it a little bit, but without, of course, divulging anything proprietary.
Yeah. Well, it's so my grandma, the way she made her sauce, my grandma grew her own tomatoes in the backyard. She was weird about it. But like the way I've always made my sauce is it starts with San Marzano tomatoes. And then, I get them unpeeled, and then I add a diced tomato and paste into it. And then I got my own spice blend of like 8 or 9 different spices that I mix into it, and it's pre-mixed. So if not here, my staff can still make sauce because they know what to do and they know how much to add. So the key really is the spices, but you really got to use right kind of tomatoes. That's the key too. What gives it the sweeter taste isn't even so much sugar, it's the tomatoes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I guess others would try to falsely elevate the sweetness with more sugar.
With more sugar, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it doesn't need it, really. It doesn't, because the San Marzano is already a sweet tomato.
Yeah.
I mean, you could add more sugar to it, but then it gets too much. It's almost like candy.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it was really amazing. And not only that, but when I was tasting the pepperonis, I think I had the Meat Lovers deep dish. They tasted fresh too. It tasted like it didn't have a lot of preservatives.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what qualifies as an ingredient worth having for you?
Well, pretty much everything I buy is fresh. Like there's nothing I buy that's like in a bag or canned anything. Other than the sauce, I get the canned pre-peeled tomatoes, San Marzano. Everything else, like the mushrooms, the onions, the green peppers, the pepperoni, the beef, everything I buy fresh, and then I slice myself. So a lot of people, when they come get our pizza, they're like, whoa, $40 for a pizza. But it's $40 for a pizza because everything I'm buying is top of the line. Nothing is cheap. The cheese is top of the line. The sauce is top of the line. Everything I go out and buy daily, and after 1 or 2 days, I just throw it away and start over. So
wow, that's a really good food safety practice too, which of course we've already talked a bit, and that's one of my wheelhouses.
Yeah.
So thank you for talking about your pizza and ingredients. What is your greatest dream with regard to what you want to see your business do?
Well, right now we have just one location. It's been about a year, and my goal right now, I'm in the process of buying out my current business partner, who started it with me at this location, and that should hopefully go through the next month or two. And then really within another year, I want to start opening up other locations. I've had people ask me if I'd be willing to franchise. I just don't think I'm there yet. I would like to start with a second location and then see how much traction it gets. I don't think I want to do the whole franchise thing because I just want to be involved in it all. I don't want to give it to someone else and then possibly change everything and not do it the way I want. So I would like to open up more, maybe in 5 years, have maybe another 2-3 locations.
That's beautiful. Awesome. Is there anything you'd like the community to know about you that I didn't ask you about?
I would love the community to just I know a lot of people see the pricing and a lot of people are like, I'm not going to pay this much. It's too much for a pizza, because they're comparing it to say Domino's or gas station pizza. And, I just want people to just give it a try, right? Give it a shot. I have discounts almost every single day of the week. Sometimes we'll do buy 2 pizzas, get a free cheese pizza, or 15-20% off, or a free cheesy bread. Just give it a try once, and you'll see that one slice is a meal, and it will feed one pizza for $45 will feed a family and have leftovers.
Absolutely. I can
so yeah, I would just love the community to just give it a shot before anything is judged, and hopefully once they give it a shot, they'll see that it's worth it.
Yeah, from my personal view, one taste and they're going to be hooked, because not only was the one slice of the pre-prepared pizza I got absolutely huge, I was able to get at least 3 meals out of that for me.
For one slice?
Yes.
Right. And we offer those all day, $8 for a slice of pizza, and you get a drink.
Yes. Yeah. It was so delicious. And so I'm definitely going to be coming back.
Well, good.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about your business that I didn't ask?
No, so right now it's a family-owned business. It's me, my wife, and my kids. There's a few other employees, but we just try to. When everyone walks in the door, my wife treats everyone like family. When they come in, they really come for her.
Yeah.
She's giving everyone hugs. She knows everyone's kids. So it's like a family atmosphere. So I don't want people to be afraid to come in with like their family because maybe they're loud. I mean, I've had kids come in. I don't care about noise.
Yeah. You've both been tremendously kind, and Michelle is super nice.
She is.
And then you're tremendously nice too.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate you taking your time to sit down with me and letting me have this opportunity.
Sure.
And then I hope that this helps your business grow.
I hope so too.
Beyond your wildest dreams.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thanks.